morning. It is finally kind of sunny outside, but rather than do the equipment video, it turns out I've got one piece of equipment that I have to pick up, the Van Move. Theoretically, supposedly, it's finally ready, and it's bike number 4. You missed that part, but it's bike number 4. Speaking of equipment, let's try this out here. Hold on. Woo! How's that? A little bit less backlit, maybe? I don't know, something like this. I haven't actually checked this out yet. I haven't tried it. So it's got multiple brightnesses. We can make it like really bright and see how that looks. Ooh, ay, ay, ay. If it hurts, you know it's probably bright enough. But there's gonna be some crossing over today too, because the first thing I need to do is go get my galette de roi, which I'm probably saying incorrectly. Galette de roi, galette des rois, galette des rois. I'm pretty sure that like I always end up saying it incorrectly, but galette des rois is basically the cake of the kings. It's for Epiphany, which happened on the 6th, but in France, they celebrate it on the weekend, traditionally, the way that it's been explained to me. They celebrate it on the weekend that's closest to the 6th, but follows the 6th. Unless you're fancy. And the light turned off. Why'd the light turn off? That's gonna be interesting. I wonder if I need to pair it with something. You can see what the difference is, I guess, with and without it. I haven't seen it yet, but I imagine that there is a difference. I gotta go pick that up. I ordered one from Back in Black. They're doing their very own special galette des rois. And then hopefully gonna share it with a couple of friends, because it's not something that you have by yourself. And I'll explain the tradition and how it works then is the plan. But I have to also get the bike, and the two don't really go together very well. I should be, how do you ride a bike with a cake that has to be kept flat? We'll figure this out. But in the meantime, I have to go get the cake first, and then I'll take that to the office, and then I'll make lunch, potentially a birthday lunch for Sam. It's Sam's birthday. If you feel like wishing Sam a happy birthday, go ahead and do that below. I know a lot of you love his jacket or his coat. But we'll talk about, like stuff like the 80 and 8 and what's going on with that and what's going on, we think, with France and, all of that here from the wonderful world of Paris. I hope you're having a great day. I hope this light is working out great. I gotta try it. I want to play with it a bunch, and then I'll be ready to do a little bit of like filming from home gear, something like that. Anywho, let's get out of here. I need some coffee. Due to time constraints, I'm going to go straight and get the bike first. They're in the same neighborhood. They're like a couple blocks away, really, or maybe a little bit farther than a couple blocks, but they're really close. So go straight to get the bike, pick that up, and then see how riding a bike with a cake goes. And hopefully the answer is well. Hopefully the answer is well. Well, there we are. We'll see how this goes. I imagine they'll be super nice, and hopefully it doesn't take too long, and we can go get a cake and some coffee. And I'm actually really hungry. Whew, banana and a cookie this morning. Not enough of a breakfast. So far, so good. Quite the story there. I mean, I noticed that there had been a change in customer service. As you recall, it turns out it's because they changed the whole team. It sounds like there were some pretty big changes that have been enacted in the midst of this experience. And yeah, really nice. Clement, if you see this, thank you so much. Happy to have the bike put back together. There was the only real annoyance was that the seat was already a little bit scratched up, and he was nice enough to offer to swap it out with a brand new seat. But it was from the old style, and in the end I was like, you know what, I'd rather that the bike just had all the right, proper, brand new style. So a few little scratches, no big deal. Just happy to have a bike and be back on the road, and yeah, feels good. I'm glad to be glad to be riding again. I'm gonna need to get something warm for my hands, aka gloves here, but aside from that, yeah, let's go get a cake. Literally just down the street is some freshly made home roasted cafe. Et je peux faire comme j'ai fait la première fois. Comment? Tu l'as acheté à venir? Good news, oui. Thank you. Oh, that's what I needed so badly. The good news is this stuff's available. So if you're in Paris, you can come down and grab one of these bags today. They're here, they're gonna ship some up to KB as well, up in the night. So if you're back in Black or KB, anywhere near them, come grab a bag, support these guys, buy some coffee, buy a galette de roi, although I think it's too late, I think you had to order that. Worth it though. Okay. It's so good to be back on a bike. Why would you ever want to walk? Wheels are the best. Speaking of wheels, I'll get back on my mono one wheel, singular wheel, sometime soon, I'm sure. But oh yeah, other updates. Hold on. First, gotta drop this stuff off. Bike number 4.
Another one.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are you? Sorry. Yeah.
No. Does it look different?
I hope not. A little bit, maybe. Why?
Interesting. I thought the bar looked a bit different.
Yeah.
I didn't see the bike long enough because you haven't pulled enough. For some reason, I thought this was thicker. But maybe. Did you have this as well?
Yep, that was all there before.
It's fixed. This is
yeah, because this is the battery. Yeah, this is the 4th one.
It's from the future.
It is from the future. Hey, Bike Mania.
What a day!
I've actually never cut one of these before. I don't know how to remove his little hat properly, but I'll figure it out. And then let me get this going, and then well, details. All right, everything's bubbling and sizzling away, although I think the pasta's pretty much ready, so I'm gonna have to get that out in a second. But in the meantime, you know, I gotta make lunch for the Peloton guys, keep them well fed, hopefully. And yeah, I feel good. It feels really good to finally have the bike. I hope it stays. It's just a freeing thing, and you get around town so much faster, out in the open air. I missed having a bike. I'm really happy to have it. I hope it stays. I really hope it stays. We'll talk a little bit more about the bike stuff, I think, at the end, but right now I was gonna say for the 80 and 8, for those of you that are excited about that, the reason I haven't been making them, if it's not clear, is because we've been in a lockdown and now in a curfew, and without like restaurants being able to be open, I've been hesitant because half the fun of exploring new neighborhoods is finding new places to eat and being able to share that with you. I am gonna try one. I didn't do the 18th. Of all the ones I didn't do, I need to edit the 20th, and I need to do the 18th, the quarter that I had planned there. Once I have those done, we'll see what happens, because like I'll go wander, we'll see if I find anything, but it is just kind of less fun, especially if like the churches, everything else, all the museums are closed, everything is just closed. So it limits the opportunity to be like, oh, this is cool, let's go inside. And that's, to me, a little bit less fun and not really as exciting of a thing to do, but we'll see. I want to give it a try here soon and see what that looks like. So that's on the docket. Getting this pasta drained, I think, is next on the docket. I need to do that really quick. that I'm able to just pack all this in a bag like this and bike it over. No. It's like the most gourmet mac and cheese, basically, is what it's turning into. I'm very excited. Oh, this makes me so happy. So ready to finally have a bike. I'm choosing to forget the past. The first 3 didn't count. This 4th one is a fresh start. There's no point in holding a grudge. There's no point in thinking about it or worrying about it. Let's go eat lunch and then come back and do the dishes. Well, almost forgot the rest of the pecorino here. Whoop. That was really good. Probably use a little more salt. And yes, I basically wrote it straight here when you saw me earlier. Yeah.
So at this stage, it's fine.
Yeah, that's the hope. That is the hope. How's it?
Really good. It's an experience.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, that's
This
Harsh.
could have been better.
Oh, harsh. Okay, so here's the galette. I hope I didn't beat it up too badly on my bike.
I'm so excited.
Wait.
Can I help
Yeah,
you?
go for it. Oh, a little bit of a little sample copy? Or, yeah, I'll leave that with you guys if you want to try it.
Oh my gosh, this
Oh,
is so gorgeous. Look at that beauty. Oh, she is sexy.
That was a good response. All right, so traditionally,
Okay.
the galette, well, actually traditionally what would happen is that the youngest would go under the table,
Me.
and then she would determine who gets which slice as we cut them, so it's randomized.
Okay.
Inside is a little treat of some sort that is going to be hopefully not bitten into because it's probably made out of porcelain. If you find the little guy, it's like a figurine or something like that, then you get the crown for the evening, and that's it. It's a delicious almond paste cake, and I love it to death. And so anyways, we're going to cut that up and share it, and I got to save a little bit for some other people that asked for it. Hi guys. Slice is ready. Wow, this cuts well.
We were like, what?
Oh my god, you're actually under the table.
To have.
Okay, who gets the first slice, Ashley?
Okay, first slice goes to ladies first, Dorian.
Excuse me. Merci.
There you go. Oh man, my battery's almost dead.
Informally, just go nuts. Just handfuls.
Yeah.
And like,
Supposed
no,
to
you're
break
supposed
your
to like,
teeth on it?
you're like supposed to find it in your mouth or something.
You gotta risk your teeth, yo. Happy Epiphany.
Epiphany?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is Epiphany.
right.
Epiphany Day.
Just getting the shot of Henry's.
It was the 6th, I don't know which.
In the end, no one got the crown. There was no crown included, actually, and my camera died. But I love that cake. It's one of my favorite cakes. Anywho, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for, more of this reflective madness. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a delightful epiphany, and hopefully you have a great cake for it. And I'll see you about the time that the elevator alarm goes off. See you tomorrow.